Hello, this is my second video on benefit management. We are continuing on benefit management with respect to programs. So, what is the recommended best practice flow for benefit management practice within a program? So, it consists of 4 stages. First, we identify the benefits. Then we go on to plan how do we want to deliver and realize those benefits. Then comes actually delivering, right? And the last but not the least is review. You would say that, yeah, every life cycle has a review kind of a stage, but it becomes a bit critical in cases of benefit because the rest of the 3 stages of this cycle are performed by a program, and the program is a temporary organization, right? So benefits usually they may start within the program sometimes, but most of the times the major chunk is realized only after the program. And in hustle of delivering the outcomes and capabilities, we usually lose track of the benefit which comes much later on. So transitioning to the right team, has the agreements happened, is the operations team capable enough of realizing those benefits, which were the sole reason for carrying out all these activities, effort, money, right? I mean the program initiative. So that needs to be taken care of while the program is running, right? So review is critical. So let's start with the first step, and that's about identifying. So we start identifying the benefits right at the time of identifying a program and while we are defining a program, right till when the program brief is being prepared, right? So the optimal way of doing this is right from the corporate objective that we are trying to target to this program. We walk back till the project delivered and the delivery, the output, right? And that's the ideal way of finding out what the benefit would be, right? Identifying the benefits. We have talked more about this in our previous video, so I'll skip that part as of now. So the identification activity, I'd like to divide it into 5 activities. So the first one is you are identifying the benefits. So you as in you're the program manager, okay? And or sometimes if it, at a very earlier stage it could be that the program manager is still not onboarded. So while devising the benefit, the business case, sometimes a smaller volume of this activity is performed when the business case is prepared, right? Or the mandate is reviewed. So let's get started with the identification. We start by identifying the key stakeholders for this program, right? And we need to brainstorm with this forum where we have identified the probable stakeholders. Those may benefit or disbenefit. What I mean is may get impacted by this initiative. They would give a holistic perspective, different perspective of this program, and that will actually help you to devise the right set of benefits that may be expected from this program. We're at a very early stage, so we are just brainstorming. You could use a fishbone or any other technique to brainstorm and reach to a list of benefits. Just keep one thing in mind whenever you get confused at any stage. Benefit should make sense to both the business owner and the operations, because the benefit is for the business owner. They need to derive benefits out of it, while the realization takes place at the operations. So that's why we say that benefit should be in the language of business objectives, and it should be clear which KPIs of the operations team is the benefit hitting, right? The second step is categorization. Now, whatever you have listed after collating the output of the brainstorm activity, you need to analyze the whole list and categorize them. Okay. Now, I want to introduce a term here, which is risk opportunity. So there could be few benefits which would be uh, hence distance from being able to realize it from the program, but you may end up realizing it, but it has come out and it seems pretty attractive, but it comes with a lot of risk. What I mean is, the probability of achieving that business, that benefit through this initiative is quite low. It comes with a lot of risk. There is a high probability that we may not end up realizing that benefit. So you don't want to commit on that benefit at this stage. So such things are kept as a list of risk opportunity. So the key thing is they are listed and maintained throughout the program. It's very important that we don't miss them. Listing it in the program document. We'll realize it more when we talk more about programs. It has many implications, right? Now, categorization is a very vast topic. There can be many ways of categorizing a benefit, and the key advantages of categorization comes with the portfolio management, who are trying to draw different kind of analysis out of how we are doing as a program management practice as a whole. So I'll just mention the different categories that can be considered. I'll run another video where we'll understand the portfolio management aspect of benefit realization. As I have been emphasizing enough that benefit realization is something that needs to go beyond programs. So portfolio management really plays a very important role there, and that's the reason I'm building this video at a very early stage of my initiative to talk about PPM, right? So however, I'm just listing them. The idea is, usually you have 2 to 3 categorization criteria, and that's how you want to monitor or make sure that you are delivering those benefits, right? So I'm just introducing you to this long list. The first one is financial impact. So it's a very basic one that's never missed almost. Is it a financial benefit or a non-financial benefit, right? So benefits have to be tangible, it has to be measurable, but sometimes it hits the, so coming to this input, so the percentage that maybe delivered multiplied with the input value, that will give you the a value that can be used as a criteria, right? So or the value for that category. Okay, so as we can see that the category, one of the initial key usage of having categorization is being able to approve or weigh a business case. Should we be considering it? Should we be going ahead? Should we be approving or disapproving a business case that has been submitted for a new program or not, right? Okay. Then we go on to the next step, which is about modeling and mapping a benefit. So we do it by backtracking from the corporate objective till the output. And the map looks like, for example, the project delivery and which are the projects and then the outputs of that project, right? Then comes the outcome. So it's mapped to which are the outcomes. Then comes the capabilities. So the outcomes are linked to which are the capabilities that would be built, and then after outcomes, capabilities comes benefits. So these capabilities would lead to these benefits, and then ultimately the corporate objective. So that's how a map looks like. So what is the purpose of this? Now, a business change manager should be there throughout the program, keeping a close eye, monitoring the delivery, and getting that thought process in mind that this delivery should be, are we on track as promised in realizing that benefit? And this map helps that analysis, that monitoring. Okay, see, corporate objectives are not achieved by accident. You need close monitoring, planning in doing that. Okay, so now moving on to the fourth one, which is about develop benefit management strategy. So we have known that program delivers the strategy, the framework. So here we decide what should be the program management framework, the strategy that would be followed for realizing the benefits, and things like what would be the governance arrangement that would be there, and what would be the the major aspects that we would be following through this. And this is where even portfolio management comes into play, is that usually organizations have a standard framework, and the programs should be complying to that standard, and the guidelines that the portfolio has released for the organization, right? Now, after that comes the benefit profile. That's the fifth and the final product and step and activity within identifying a benefit. Benefit map is the holistic definition of one benefit. Okay, so it talks about, for that benefit, what would be the attributes, what would be the dependencies, and a benefit profile has many characteristics. For example, what category, what who would be the owner, who would be the business change manager responsible, what would the source, what would the measurement, and when would it be realized, the duration, and what would be the baseline value, and then what would be the target value. So it's about the whole profile of one benefit, and that is what is referred to throughout the program then on. Okay, that closes identification stage, the first stage of benefit realization with respect to a program, and it's pretty critical because the rest is drive through the program. And if this is well established and monitored throughout the program, then we are done for the three steps of the cycle. So this is pretty critical, and the next one comes is which is the next critical, is the final review stage. So we'll take the second and third plan and deliver in a bit further.